Not knowing this one psychological hack will keep you from getting beyond where you are. This is the reason why you still suck at guitar. All right, my friends, we need to have a serious heart-to-heart here. This is Dad talking to you. This one psychological bit here is going to allow you to excel, not just at guitar, but anything that you set your hand to. And without it, I can promise you, you're not going to excel. HyperFocus along with deep work is the thing that's going to get you to where you need to go. But there's some trickery in here. The HyperFocus, which we'll talk about in a minute, and the deep work, which we'll talk about in a minute, needs to first be preceded by why, or what is it that you want to do? Where do you want to go? Okay, this is a question that you can ask on guitar or literally anything that you're doing at any point in your life. Now, a lot of times when people pick up the guitar, they go onto YouTube and they watch this video and that video and what have you. Great, I've got plenty of videos here. But the problem is that they don't have any direction because they've never answered the question, why? Why are they watching this video? Why are they learning about bar chords? Why are they learning about scales, etc., etc.? They may think that that's something that they're supposed to do when in fact they've never actually analyzed it. So what I mean by this is first answering that question, why? Do you want to be a guitar player who plays live? Do you want to be a studio guitar player? Do you want to play rock? Do you want to play blues? The more you can define what your why is, what it does, it takes out a lot of the other minutia that you don't need to worry about, okay? Also, learning things in a sequential order, step by step, is something that's going to help you a lot. Because what this does is it allows you to hyper-focus. And what we mean by hyper-focus is you're not worrying about 10 different things. You're worrying about one specific thing, right? You're focused on bar chords, not just bar chords, this specific bar chord, not just this specific bar chord, but these two strings of this specific bar chord. Hyperfocus is really important and deep work is really important. And so the combination of these two, after you know what your why is the thing that's going to absolutely be like a laser beam. Let's talk about a laser beam for a minute. Is really just light, but it's highly concentrated light. So if you allow yourself to start thinking this way, it's way more effective than just chipping away a little bit every day. Now, there's nothing wrong with chipping away a little bit every day, and you definitely can excel and get good at the guitar, but there's certain areas, many areas, especially as you start progressing as a player, that you're going to have to hyperfocus. Hyperfocus and deep work. Deep work is when you take a specific thing and you work on it hardcore for somewhere around an hour is the idea. There's a book by Cal Newport called Deep Work. Lots of science behind this, but essentially focusing on a specific thing for usually no more than an hour, then giving yourself a break and coming back to it will allow you to majorly absorb and assimilate the information, as opposed to just kind of here and there being distracted. This went off, my phone went off, what about this YouTube video? You're not going to get beyond where you're at, friends, until you start hyper-focusing and using deep work. But first, asking the question, why am I doing this? And then getting as granular as possible. Friends, I promise if you do this, you're going to see massive results. Challenge me on this. I want to know what you think about it. Leave your comments below, friends. I'm here for you. I want you to be successful at the guitar, and I'm very passionate about it. Click that link below if you need help with anything regarding guitar. Subscribe, thumbs up, all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next video.